that well. I don't think they ever married. That's Eisenhower Lock when they started that. Partially finished. The lower guide wall there, and they're packing dirt behind the wall, or the canal, or the lock. You get a lot of tourists though to go out there every year. I go out myself once in a while. Watch the ships go through. A lot of concrete there. Man. I took a pretty good shot of the railing there, didn't I? Some winters I worked on that. I guess the temperature might have been 30 below. Boy, it must have been pretty rough out there. Probably a good summer job, but you had to work in a lot of cold weather too. Probably a lot of those guys that worked on those projects come back every once in a while to see what it looks like today. That's Eisenhower. That's the tunnel under the lock right there. Yeah, another aerial shot, I guess. Yeah, that's a pretty good shot. It looks like Snell Lock right there. Used to let people down to the Snell Lock, but they closed it off to the public. They've had a few people try to jump off there and stay in the United States, but a couple jumped off there once and broke their ankles, and they stayed in the trees, back in those trees somewhere, and they finally had to give themselves up. They were suffering so much. And there's Cornwall over there. And they're coming good with the powerhouse. Look at that. They're taking their cofferdam out, so they must be getting ready. There's a ship coming into the lock down there. It was kind of funny trying to fly that plane and taking these movies. You had one eye forward and one eye looking at through the old 8mm movie camera. Well, you could see all this work if you go down to Eisenhower Lock. That big ship is just going out of the lock. That ship's nice, taken care of nice. Well painted up. Some of the ships go through there today. It's over 700 feet long. I think this lock can take ship up to almost 800 feet. And about 72 feet wide, I think. I'm getting older, so my mind might not remember all the exact widths and lengths, and I'll do my best. That's a good shot, too. That's Reynolds. Looks like the powerhouse is starting to produce power. You can see water going through some of the turbines. A lot of people go out there. That's the information building out there just before you go over on Barnhart. If you want to find out any information, just stop there and they'll supply you. They put some nice roads in over there on Barnhart. Got a nice area where they keep boats tied up, and a nice road. They got a nice picnic area. And you can go down and go through the powerhouse, where they show a movie of a lot of this. Moving houses back. Where the Messina Beach is today, some of the houses right through there were moved back from the old river road. Half of that dam belongs to Canada and half belongs to the United States. It's a good shot of the powerhouse right there, looking towards Canada. They put on an air show out there once, shortly after the project was completed. That area is Hawkins Point. And I guess they get a lot of good fishing just below the dam, or the powerhouse. A lot of walleyes and northerns, but I don't fish, so I don't know what they're catching out there. Look at the cars down there. That day, man. Well, it generates a lot of power. Some is shipped way to Vermont and downstate New York, and maybe even Syracuse area, maybe downstate. Well, I think we're nearing the end of this, these old movies I took, and in a way you can't stop progress, but we love the old river out there. That's how things were then, and things look about like that today.